Hello YouTube. I'd like to discuss these two words you see before you, belief and ignorance. Now, to some people what I'm going to say may be uncomfortable, but it's how I see things, and obviously the reason I'm making this video is to have an open discussion about the way I see things. Now, for me, these two words, belief and ignorance, are the same thing, and I'd like to explain to you why I see that to be the case. Let's say I was to ask you, how many legs do you have? Would you reply to me, I believe I have 2 legs? No, of course you wouldn't. And why wouldn't you say, I believe I have 2 legs? Because you know how many legs you have. The simple fact of the matter is, it's actually only possible to believe in what you don't know. So just bear in mind, the next time someone is telling you what they believe in, that they don't actually know what they're talking about. Because if they did, surely they would say, I know. Now, in creating that differentiation there between belief and knowledge, I've pointed out that they're not the same thing. Now, we currently live in a world full of believers. Now, obviously, for them to be believers, they mustn't know very much. Believers are taught what to believe by other believers who came before them. Now, belief comes before knowledge, as clouds come before it rains. You may believe something to be true, but then the truth of your own experience will show you in time whether that belief is true or not. And from your own experience, invariably, the beliefs you've carried through your life eventually fall away one after another. Now, those that teach younger people to believe in certain things, they don't like people to question the belief. You mustn't ask questions. In fact, belief relies quite heavily on blind faith. In other words, you must just take on board what we've told you to be true and not question it. Now, also, groups that would like you to believe in certain things, whether it be government or religion or anyone, they use fear to control people. You mustn't ask this, if you do this will happen, etc, etc. They attempt to put the fear of God in you and other things of that nature. Now, as I've said before, as I said earlier, we live currently in the age of belief, and because of that, for many thousands of years we've lived in a world which has been full of conflict and wars and upset, and all because different groups of believers have tried in various ways to spread their belief system to other areas on the earth, and overtake other civilizations and convince them that they happen to be correct. Now, the thing about belief is, we have many hundreds, if not thousands, of sets of belief systems on the planet, and consequently, over time there's been lots of conflict. Now, for me, there can only be one truth. You can't have many thousands of different truths. You can only have one truth. Now, you may ask, what do I believe in? And my reply to that would be, I don't believe in anything. Now, most people's minds will be totally disgusted or shocked by that comment, but I'll explain to you why I don't believe in anything. I would simply rather wait until I know than believe in anything. Now, as I said earlier, I go by the truth of my own experience. In time, things have shown me what is true and what's not. So I deal in facts. Belief tends to boil down to impressions and things of that nature. So I don't deal in impressions in my life. I deal in facts. I look into the truth of my own experience, and because of that, I don't believe in anything. I'll do my best. If something comes up and I need to find out a solution to a certain problem, I'll go and do some research. I'll read about the subject, I'll look into it, and I'll find out as much as I can, and then I'll go from there. So just bear in mind, as I said earlier, when someone's telling you what they believe, the worst thing you can say to them is, show me. They don't like that because 99 times out of 100 it's impossible for them to show you, and what they generally do is they get angry or storm off, and it's a shame really, because I'm here to learn like everybody else, and I would like to be shown these things that people tell me to be true. If I'm wrong for asking, then I'm wrong, but that's how I do things. So thank you very much for your time. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say, and take care. Bye bye.